So today our topic is CRUD operation in JavaScript. Okay. So actually, let me share my screen. So I already created one folder that is in CRUD. Inside I created one app.js file and index.html and style.css file. CSS file I created. Okay. So first of all, in index.html, I write the some template. Okay. So I will write some template div.container. So inside the container, I will write some table. Okay. So entire form and table I will write. Okay. So JavaScript, I will write some JavaScript CRUD I will write just and so I will create one form. So form, I will add ID equal to some CRUD form. Okay. So this is I will create one email and uh, and one submit button, and I will create one table and with the name. Okay, name, email, and submit button, and I will create an table. So we'll try to implement that. Okay, first of all, I will write an input input type text I'm writing. Okay. uh, so first of all, the value, first of each value we will hide that element. Okay. So first of all, I will give this input. Okay. The input I will give type is hidden. Okay. Input type is hidden I will give. Okay. And I will give hidden. So we'll and we copy the path if you want to see what is the uh, use of it. See, JavaScript, it is showing, right? So first I hidden means this input field will be hide. Okay. And I will add id equal to an index. Okay. And value would be an empty. So just I will give an empty, and label I will give. So label name. So name will give this one. And okay. So this is this and we'll copy the um, we'll give the name and copy the path. Okay. So now this is the name, right? So I will give an input field, input type text, and id equal to name. Okay. id equal to name. id equal to name, and I will give some required type, some required. Okay. This is self ended thing. So I will add one label. Again, I will copy this one and paste here. Okay. This is an email. So type also email, and the ID also email, and I added required. Okay. And I will add one button button type will add submit. Okay. Type equal to submit, and so we'll give one ID for this button. Okay. So we'll give one submit or add button will give id equal to submit button. Submit btn I'm given. So here we'll write some add text I will add here. Okay, so this is our entire form. Go to the browser, just refresh it. So now email and mm, name is coming. Okay, and add button is coming. Okay, so this is about form. So we'll try to implement table now. So table, inside the table we have t head. So t head, we have a tr inside td. Just copy the tds. Otherwise shortcut also we can write tr inside td into, so not td, th will write into how many th we need. 3 means you can enter it, you will get tr created and ths also created. Okay, this is first one is name, and second one is email email, and next one is actions. Okay, so again t head is completed. Then we'll use t body. Inside the t body we'll try to render here dynamically the table. Okay, so this is entire our table. So I will add script tag, script src equal to app.js. So this is our entire, and we need to render here table rows dynamically. We can add here comment, otherwise rows will be added dynamically. Okay, this is rows will be added dynamically. I will comment the here line. So this is the entire table. So now go to the browser, refresh it. Now just it is coming as email name. This is a table actually. So we'll give one class for this. One is class as table. Go to the browser. So now we need to write the some css for this. Okay, style dot css we are given, right? So now we'll add some style for the body. I will write the body, and font family I will give Arial sans serif, Arial comma sans serif. Okay, so background color we will give some background color for entire our body. Background color f4 I will give. And display flex, justify content center, align item center will add. So display flex, align items will add center, and justify content also center, and height will add height 100 vh, and margin will add 0. Okay, so now we have a container having. So in index.html we are started with container, right? So we have a container, copy it. Just we have a container. If just container will add the container background color, and we have some padding and back shadow will give. Okay, background color I will give white color, and padding I will give some 20 pixel, and I will give back shadow property. So back shadow is I will give 0 10 pixel with RGBA some, I will give, this is 00 something, I will give some light color, 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0.1. Okay. uh, so till now I given some what, and the table width also will, the entire width I will give some 400 pixel. Okay. And we give some border radius I will give 5 pixel. Oh, okay, we can give 10 pixel, then look and feel the entire container. See, so now the background is this one. This is a CRUD operation. We are added the name and time being. Till now we are done this one. Okay. So now container is done. Then we'll go with, so next one is what? H1 tag, right? So now I will go with H1 tag. H1, so for the H1, I will write some margin bottom 20 pixel or 20 pixel. Okay. And flex direction, I'll add the column. Okay. For the label, next we'll focus on labels. Okay. Margin bottom, we need to give labels. Or something will give 6 pixel will give. Okay. For the label. And we'll add input, input type equal to, input type is text, comma, input type is text, and we have one more is email. Okay. So for the both I will add some clauses. So margin bottom I will add 10 pixel. So then the look and feel, it will show some padding. Padding I will add 8 pixel, and will add some border. Okay. Border 1px solid, will add one DD, some block kind of color, gray kind of color, and will add some border radius 4 pixel. Okay. Till now our input fields are done. Okay. Okay, name and label, is it margin bottom? Okay. So flex direction, I column I given. Okay. So we'll try to add remaining CSS. Okay. So why it is coming, why it is not coming in down, we need to inspect this one, why it is not coming. Label margin bottom, label margin bottom is not taking. Otherwise we'll give in index in this only. Here we'll give break tag, one more break tag, just copy it. This is for the name, right? Yeah, maybe that is enough. So now, so but for the button also we'll add, for the button also we'll add button is there, right? So now somewhat looking better. Okay. And we'll add some width also, this input field, some will add width is 200 pixel. Okay. So it is, instead of 200 I will give 300. Okay. I will give 300. So go to the browser here, and width 300 pixel. Okay. So now next we'll focus on button. what we have for the button, we need to give the padding, border, background color and border radius. All these things will give. Okay, first of all I will give some padding for this 10 pixel, and border, no need to add border is none, I will give. Okay, for the button no need border. I will add some background color, somewhat color. I will add green kind of color to, so somewhat I am typing 745 green kind of color. Okay, so if you want to change it here from here. Okay, I'm giving some random color, so color will give white. Okay, and border radius I will give, border radius I will give 5 pixel. Okay, and what I will add cursor pointer. I will add width also 150 pixel. Okay, so now, and copy this one. If you hover on the button, if you hover on it, then then I will change the background color. I will add some different color. Any number I am giving. So this is the number. I will just, if I hover on the button, go to the browser, just refresh it. Now if you hover on this, so some background color we are changing. Okay, so if you hover on this, see now some light background color is coming, right? Okay, we need to add some margin also. Okay, it is starting from here only, right? So that is done. Okay, and we'll add, next one is we'll add the form will completed. Till now we are completed. Now we'll focus on table. Okay, the table element I'm giving, so some width I will give 100%. Okay, and I will add border collapse, collapse will add for this, and some will add some margin will add some margin top. I will add 20 pixel. Okay, so let it be. You see now some margins will be created. Okay, and I will add some for the th comma td. I will add paddings. Padding, we can add some 10 pixel. Okay, and text align left will add. Okay, text align left, and border bottom 1 pixel solid. I will add, so I will add some color, and for the th I will add some background color. F8, we are already using this color, right? The F8 I will add. Okay, next one is, what is that we have? Next I will add actions and edit button and delete button. All these things will add. Okay, dynamically will add this one. Okay, so I will write the css for that also. Okay, time being, this is the more than enough. Just refresh it. Now see somewhat, now we need to create the trs now. Okay, that is we are doing with the help of what I'm writing right here. the row will be added dynamically. Okay, when we are clicking on add button is there, right? This is add button. Okay, add, I will give some in capital. Okay, go to the browser, now see add. Okay, so now, so for this width, can we give some better width for this one? Instead of adding width, width will give, I will give 50, not 50, 90. Yeah, 90 is better. I will add some 90 here. Okay, instead of that, I will give some, go to the browser and refresh. Now some, if I hover on it, some green color is coming if you hover on it, and cursor pointer is coming, right? Okay, we'll try to, when we are clicking on that, we need to add button. Okay, so please fill in the field is coming. Okay, if you, so we are added required fields, right? That's why it is coming. Okay, we'll try to go to the now JavaScript. Okay, so now first, so first so DOM content we need to will load that. Okay, so we can write one form, we can get it one form, what kind of form we are using and what are the input fields. Okay, so and we'll give,
Screen. Yeah, screen not visible.
screen is not visible. Now
No, also not visible, bro.
I think you have a network issue maybe. Till now we are done this one. My screen is visible now. Hello.
Hello, yes.
My screen is visible.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So till now we are just HTML part and CSS part is done. Okay. So now we'll go now JavaScript now. Okay. Our entire, first we need to focus on DOM content level. Okay. First we'll access the name field, ID field, and index field, and we have an submit button and tables. All these things we need to get it first. Okay. So we'll try to get it all the things. So once the all the things will be getting, then we need to append into the table body. Okay, so entire row we need to append into the table body and we can use it. Okay, so we'll try to use now. Okay, so now we'll first what we are do, I will create one document dot uh, so entire DOM content loaded or not, we'll check first. Okay, add event listener. So I will add event listener and DOM content loaded. Okay, what will do DOM content loaded? So if you hover on it, so it will be listen the remaining all the elements. Okay, I will go the arrow function with arrow function. Okay, so inside the arrow function, first I will access the all the fields. Okay, first I will access the form, what kind of form we have. Okay, we have form ID equal to CRUD form, right? So we need to access this one. So ID is there. So we can access like document dot get element by ID. Okay. Inside the ID, what kind of ID we are using for the form? CRUD form I used right here. So you can go to that and access it now. Okay. So now next I will I will access our name. Okay. I'm giving name input. Name input equal to document dot get element by ID. Okay. So we are given name, right? ID as name, right? So go to the index.html. ID what we are given, ID equal to name, ID equal to email. We need to access this all these things input fields. Okay. I'm accessing all the fields first. Okay. So just copy this one, just change it the name. So we can you can write here email input, email. We change here email. Okay. So and index input also we have an index input, right? We are hidden that. So try to add for that also. Copy this one, enter. I'm writing this is an index input, index input. Just you can add here index. Okay. Okay. And next we have submit button, right? So just we have submit btn I'm adding. Otherwise you can add button. Okay. We have an index.html. What we have an ID. This is the ID. Go to the JS file. Here add it. We are all what till now what we are done. We are just accessing the input fields and all these things, right? So now, so we have an we'll give from the table also. We'll give one ID, so we can access, right? Okay. So I will give one ID. So I will give for this entire table as one ID. What will give? ID CRUD table will give something. CRUD table. Okay. Copy this and again you copy this one. Just change it here. You can add like table body or something. Table entire table you can add it. Okay. So if you want to add other query selector means then we need to add here CRUD table. We need to give as then only it will be accessible. Okay. This is will give some name table body. Okay. So this is a table body. So this is the entire till now what we are done, just we are accessing the table, all the input fields. Now we'll create one some whenever we are clicking the add button, right? Then we need to append into the some array. Okay. I will create one array. So I will create some users equal to an array. Okay. Inside the array, what we have on CRUD form, right? When we are clicking on CRUD form, we need to submit the email and input field. Okay. So we'll add in the event listener and form. Add event listener. Okay. So I will add submit. Submit type is submit. I will use the arrow function. Inside the arrow function, so I will pass one event. So default event, yeah, prevent default will use event dot prevent default. So if there is any if there is no submission, then it will be prevented. Okay, so that is useful. So now we'll access the all the values now. Okay, so I'm accessing. So first name I will access constant name equal to name input dot value. What we are typing in input field will just accessing here. Okay, control Z. Okay, just copy this one, and I will access the email and index also. Okay, name. So I will change that. This is the email input field dot value. So not now email input dot value. This is index will add uh, index input dot value. So these all are name email index. Okay, now so if email, for example, if index is not there, then so if index is not empty, then we'll add the user. Okay, we'll add that condition. If index equal to something, I will add if index is empty or index is not there, then we'll use add user. You add user function. We'll try to implement later. This one add user. This function will sorry, okay. I will add that. Yeah, I will pass name and email. Okay. So otherwise, we need to update the update it. Okay. That case will write. Okay. Update user. Will write this function add user and update user. Okay. Update user. Update users. Will add some index, name, and email. Okay. So and so once we are listen that form, so these things will try to do later. Okay, so first once that is done, then we can use our input fields become will reset it. Okay, basically we need to empty, right? So the form is we need to make it as empty. Okay, form dot reset method is there to refresh the our input fields. So there is no inputs we need to be add, and index input also empty, that some value will give some empty. Okay, submit button, submit button. Text content will add some text, new text will add, will use add. Okay, so now we'll try to implement on so add user. Add, first of all we'll try to first implement how to render these things. Till now what we are done till now, so just we are making as table. Just for example, I am typing here a and I'm adding, just clicking on that. So click when I adding, add user is not a function, it is saying. Okay, so till now we are not declared this add user update users. Okay, add user and update user is not declared, right? That error may be thrown. Okay, I will add. So first of all I will create that function first of all. First we need to create some table rendering, right? So we'll create one render table function or something. Okay, so for that, so table body inner html starting it will be an empty. Okay, so starting uh, we need to show the empty. Okay, so in array users we need to loop that users actually. Okay, users dot for each uh, so I will use user comma index and use the arrow function. Okay, so what I am doing here is first create a one row. Okay, first we'll create a one row. So inside that row we'll push the our tds. So no, row means tr. Okay, we'll create one tr document dot get element by first we need to create, right? Just create element will give create element. Inside that what we are creating that element, just we are creating tr first. We are in the row means we'll get tr. Okay, so inside the row inner html equal to, so will append, so we'll append the entire, will append it. Basically what we are append, so we have td, right? So I will add td, so dollar symbol I will add, and I will close this one td. Okay, so now what we are getting user dot name. Okay, just copy it. First we are getting name, next one is email, and next one is we don't have any other input field, right? Just we'll add a button. Okay, so we'll try to remove this one. I will give one class for this td. Class equals to I will give one actions I will give class inside the actions. So actions will create one edit button and delete button. Okay, I will create one button. So inside that button, so we have an, will give like this. I will close button button. Class equals to, I will give some edit button. This the button name is edit button. Edit I will give here, and we'll give one on click event also. Okay, so I am giving for this one on click event. I will give on click equal to, so what will give edit user will give edit user. So inside the user will pass one index. We are getting index, right? So based on index we need to edit. Okay, and just copy this line. Okay, and paste here. Sorry, just copy this line. We'll create one more button. So delete button. Okay, I will give here delete. On click, I will give delete user. Delete user. Okay. I will change here name also. Delete. Okay. So this is the till now what we are done this one. Okay. So now what? So now will after that we need to append inside the T body. Will append the entire row. We need to append. Okay. Till now what? This is the this is the thing, right? So now we'll append into the table body dot append as a child will append the row. Okay, row means the entire tds we are appending into the t body. So in this index.html t body is there, right? In that we are appending. Okay, so till now we are appending that. And so once we are appending that, we'll try to window level, we will try to edit the user. Edit. So edit user equal to, and we need to write that function edit user, delete user, and add user, update user. We need to add the all the function, then only our entire input field will work. Okay, so I will give edit user. Okay, so and copy this line and paste here. Delete user. Delete. Delete user. Delete user. Okay, so till now what we are done? So our table we are creating, so we are rendering in a users array. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll try to we'll create function edit user, add user. And so till now what we are done, this is an render table function, right? I will add, I will call this add user function now. Okay, so function, when we are clicking on the add user, what we are passing add user name and email, right? So we'll pass values name comma email. Okay, and we are pushing into the users array. Okay, whatever we are getting the name and email values, will just push as one object will push. So name comma email. Okay, so once we are pushing that, we need to update table. We'll use render table method. Okay, this is add user. And update user. So update user also we have. So just I will declare here function update user. Update user is having three input fields with index comma name comma email. Okay, so users array having index which is equal to name and email comma email. And we'll give, and render table we need to call. Okay, so this is updating we are users. Okay, so and whenever clicking on a delete button, we need to remove from the users array, right? So just we'll need to delete user also, simple thing, just we can call that function delete function. delete user Delete user having just we have an index, right? We are passing only index. So now users dot splice users.splice will have an index comma will remove one element. Okay, and we need to call the render table method. Our table we need to call. Okay, so so if you want to edit, we can use edit function also. Function edit user. In edit user, what we are passing? Index only, right? So if you want to check here, go to here table t body. Where is that? Yeah, here we are passing just as an index email. Edit user as index. Here also index we are passing. Okay, so we'll try to implement edit user. This is an index we are passing. Okay, and um, so first we'll try to get the user index. Const user equal to users of index. Okay, so name input field dot value equal to whatever we having name input field, we are updating into the this user index with that name. Same thing, we need to update email also. Copy it, just paste. Not now email input. Email input dot I will remove this input. Input dot value. We have an email. Okay. So now name email we are getting, and so again we need to get index also. Okay. Index is directly we are getting, right? Index input dot value equal to index only. Just we are assigning index, whatever we are getting as index, we are assigning. Okay, and submit button will change. Submit button dot text content will be updated into submit button, or update. Just will give update. Add button, instead of that will give update. Okay, so submit button the text. So that is the entire our app. Still now, if anything is there, we'll try to do that. We'll see the error, anything is there. So I am giving naram sot run. I'm giving some email. Yeah, now see, so this row is created, but you click on edit, now it is going on again back. I will add one to double one, update it. This updating. Okay, but the input fields we need to give some width is, we need to give some container width, we need to give some 800 pixel. Okay, then we can see the name, email, edit and delete button we can see. Okay, so now, so if you click on delete, it will be delete actually. Okay, I will add some here, I missed something, delete. Okay, that's why it is not displaying properly. So now actions is coming. I will add i will add something. Okay, I will try to add for the container width also something 800 pixel I will add, instead of that 900. Okay,